Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Only Road Podcast. What's up?
Only Road Podcast?
Only Road Podcast. You hear that? That's the sound of America.
Fucking, yeah, so, sorry to...
America.
Exactly.
Fuck
Oh, fuck, no!
yeah. Come and save the motherfucking day.
No, right now it's like the sad, slow...
The violin.
America. It's so bad. So, the election happened.
The Apprentice is our president. The American president.
So, does that mean, like, Kim Kardashian's eligible now? She's a better reality star than he was.
How old is Kim Kardashian?
Oh, you gotta be 35, right?
Is it 35 the minimum?
You do. You have to be 35 to be president.
I feel like that might change in the future. Barack Obama was probably one of the youngest, no?
I think he was one of the youngest, yeah.
Or was it Kennedy?
No, I think he was younger than
Younger than Kennedy? Because
Yeah.
Kennedy was a young guy when he got on.
Yeah, see, we don't really know too much about your president's
Canadian.
lifespan.
What do we know? But yeah, the Donald fucking
Wow.
pulled the Rocky upset there, eh?
Crazy! How does that happen, though? That's the thing that
A lot of people counted him out, and it's like he was the laughing stock. You had Alec Baldwin fucking with his parodies on SNL.
I feel like the Alec Baldwin thing kind of hyped him up.
I feel like the FBI is gonna go after him. Trump's gonna just hunt down Alec Baldwin.
He's gonna send the fucking Secret Service after Alec Baldwin. Oh, yeah, this
He's
is
on
gonna be bad.
contract with SNL to do like 5 more skits, and they can't find him.
If you guys are actually interested in moving to Canada, it literally got harder. Oh man, we're not full. We have lots of fucking room. Go up north though. Stay away from the fucking main city though.
Yeah, there's lots of room up north.
There's lots of
You
room.
gotta,
Just
you
go
gotta
right
make your
there.
own buildings and shit though.
And you gotta.
Because there's like nothing there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can you imagine they made like Yellowknife like the next fucking like Los Angeles, but it's all cold.
oh my
Everything
God.
up there's cold and gray. To
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah, there's Trump. Trump.
Mmm. That's an interesting drink.
Henny?
It tastes a little fruity.
Yeah, that's what
Just
I
a little
like
bit.
about it. Yeah.
A little bit fruity. Just like Trump. He's very fruity.
More like Cheetos.
This guy, I can't believe this guy's the president of the United States.
You know what though?
I don't know. I don't know what. It's real fucked up.
I really don't want to be that person to talk about this any more than anyone else is talking about
I know.
it. Like, everyone's
Sorry.
covering this shit.
Sorry, America.
Right.
R.I.P. democracy.
No, can't say that.
Okay.
That's one of the things that saves them. It's that the fact that they are still a democracy
Mhm.
and they did not elect a dictator.
That's true.
But like Trump cannot. He's not a fucking
Okay.
monster, man. You guys are fine, okay? You guys are fine. It's not going to chaos.
Yeah.
He's got people working with him, for him, helping him, advisors who will guide the country. Think of it this way: Trump and Obama both want the best that they can have for the country. Why else would you run for president? This guy didn't need to run for president.
No.
He's rich. He has his money. What is this for?
Okay, so what happened was Obama talked shit to Donald Trump like 2 years ago. I can't remember exactly what the conversation was, but they had like a little interaction and it wasn't good. And basically, he said, I'm going to have your job in 2 years. So this reality TV star says, I'm going to have your job in 2 years. Does it? Has the mic ever been dropped harder in the history of mankind?
Oh man. There's a lot of people who did that with Trump though. They called him out. Like John Oliver said that too. He dared him to run for president because he thought it was a joke.
Shit. I feel like he's there and he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing though.
Who? Trump?
Trump. I feel like he's sitting there like, oh fuck, I can't even live my life anymore.
Do you think he was the only one though? Because look at it this way.
He
Ronald Reagan was an actor, and he ran for president and won, and he didn't do too bad of a job.
What? Ronald Reagan?
Ronald Reagan was known for being an actor. He's an actor.
I know he's an actor.
He was
but
like
he's
the equivalent of like Clint Eastwood back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like this guy was like top shit.
He's kind of a dickhead.
Ronald Reagan?
Yeah, I feel.
You know him?
No, I don't know him. You know him? Is he still alive?
He's been dead for years.
Oh shit, has he been dead?
The Alzheimer's got to him.
What?
He forgot his presidency.
Do you think he forgot his presidency before he died?
Maybe.
He was just
He
like,
thought he was still in acting.
man, I had such a boring life, and then he dies. He was in acting school while he was still.
No, he was.
Oh. I think it's serious. You never know with Americans.
But yeah, that's crazy. And the thing is, I don't know, man. Like it wasn't even close.
I know.
That's the
It
sad
was
part.
close
Like
for a
Hillary
while.
thought she had a chance. I was like,
Well, everyone thought she would win.
this is the only. I think this upset her more than anything in the world because like this was her legitimate chance to become the president of the United States, and she lost to a fucking reality star.
She lost to Cartman. Cartman from South Park.
Yeah, Eric
That's
Cartman.
who she lost
Our
to.
Eric Cartman is pretty much our
Donald
president.
Trump.
Is the American president?
He literally became the president just in spite of everyone else. I think.
Yes, feed me your tears, Hillary.
Oh man, but maybe he'll step down.
Oh no, I don't think he will.
You think
No. Honestly, presidents can be impeached if they don't do a good job.
his entire city's
Bill Clinton was impeached
his entire
because he got a
city's
blowjob in
riots.
the office.
He what? Are you serious?
Monica Lewinsky.
That's what happened to him.
Yeah,
did?
he got kicked out.
Oh
He
shit!
didn't even finish his second term because he was on. I think he was on his second term.
And his wife was like, "Okay, listen, my husband
Yeah.
got his dick sucked. Sorry, I'm gonna do it this time, and I promise you, I'm not gonna get my dick sucked."
It was because at that point you lose the trust of the country, right? If he's lying about stuff like that, what else is he lying about? And that's
Yo,
the
Donald-
reputation Hillary Clinton has now too, because
I know.
everyone thinks she's a
I know.
liar. and
Well,
all this
she
stuff.
is, and
She
Donald
is.
Trump lies a lot too, though.
Not as much.
Really?
I feel like he's more of an open book than Hillary
Really?
Clinton. Yeah,
I think he's just talking out his ass.
you think so?
Look at him
That's hard to say. I don't know enough about
in real life. In
I'm
real life,
talking out of my ass right now.
I know. Me too. Everyone's always talking out their ass. It's the best way to live. Ass talk. Anyway.
Yep, I know stuff.
So he always talks with his hands too. He always says okay. He makes the okay sign with his hand.
Yeah.
He goes, "It's okay," like a fucking the same.
We're here to make America great. We're here together. We unite the countries.
And you gotta pause because he pauses. Sometimes he's just like it
Did you
sounds
see
like
his acceptance speech? where
every
he's
time
like-
he says
he
a
goes,
fucking
"Let's-
word, it sounds like he's at a taste testing contest. And what I want to say is, what we're gonna do.
And it's like he's doing everything for the first time every time. Because when his acceptance speech, his victory speech, when he actually won the presidency, he goes on. The first thing he says on stage, "Man, that was tough. That was actually really hard."
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. He's actually said that.
He's even done getting
Yeah, he's going into everything like it's
That
a new
was actually
experience.
hard,
That was
guys.
actually hard
No
work.
fucking
That
kidding.
was hard work.
He's never done hard work in his life, and it's only gonna get harder.
I wonder if he's actually ever plowed a field or anything, or fucking lifted anything over 20 pounds.
Could you imagine?
Donald
Oh my
Trump.
god!
It's so weird too, because like I noticed something weird. Like, okay, Vice President Pence was on there, and he did his whole thing, like thanks Trump, whatever, thanks to the people, and then
Yeah.
like Trump went to shake his hand, and it was kind of like. Like I realized, like Trump's a bully, man. Like, he went to shake the guy's hand, the vice president, and as he was shaking his hand, he pulled him like closer, like jerking his arm like
What
towards him,
fuck?
like being like, "Yeah, you're good job, right?" You know, like
That
the kind of
evil
shit,
man.
the kind of shit that bullies do, where they try
Yeah.
to establish like dominance. They'll like pull you close and show you they're strong, kind of thing. Like
God,
it's
that evil man
it's
is
so
all over
weird
the
though,
country.
because this guy's vice president. He's a guy you appointed. Like, why would you?
But he's always because he said like, listen, I'm fucking Hitler,
I'm
okay?
the fucking man.
You're gonna listen to everything I say, just like this.
Like the
country.
video's on it. Like if you watch the acceptance speech,
I don't give a shit.
yeah,
The damage has been done. The damage has been done.
Yeah.
The country's
Fair
a
enough.
fucking bunch of morons. There's a couple smart ones. Sorry for you guys, but the vast majority are fucking complete morons.
and not to knock Americans, but
Pansies.
I like
Pansies.
No.
A bunch of them didn't even vote. Like, I'm not voting. Oh, you fucked the country.
Yeah.
You might not have fucked the country though. There's a pro side to this too. He possibly avoided World War III
Also,
and a civil war.
I think a civil war could still happen because the
That
country's
could
more
happen,
divided than
but I
it's
think
ever been now.
he did-
Like,
he
well,
did-
not ever, but like
he
in,
kind of-
in the last like 50 or 60 years. Like,
He sort of did stop World War III though.
yeah,
And that I'm cool with. Just stop being such a dick.
well, I don't know. It's weird because like you have all these like Trump protesters now and all this stuff. It's like I'm listening to this, and honestly, Everyone likes to say any Trump supporters are all idiots. But the people who are in protest of Trump are just as fucking stupid.
Okay.
Listen, yes, your side lost, but now it's the time that we all work together.
Not us. We're Canadian.
Well, I mean,
Fuck
okay,
you.
I feel like Americans in general. It's like, what? You can't be sore losers about this. It's a fucking election. This is part of democracy. You elect a president. If your side loses, suck it up.
I have to say,
pick your boots up and fucking go on with your fucking life.
I could feel the depression from America when they lost.
Oh,
I felt bad too. I felt bad.
Fucking who, man?
I did feel bad.
You have two candidates. You didn't like. You could have elected Bernie Sanders, man.
I know. But that would have been funny too, though.
Like they have no one to blame but themselves.
Oh,
that's it.
Please tell me Michelle Obama's going to run for president next election. 2020?
Yeah. The Rock, man.
The Rock.
Can you imagine The Rock and Jesse Ventura running for president? That'd be sick. Two fucking former pro wrestlers.
The Rock would make a sick president, though, man. The Rock, can you imagine that? I hope he Yo, Rock, if you're listening, and I know you're not, please save your goddamn country quick times.
And Jesse Ventura. Also. I can vote for both of those guys.
I would vote for Jesse Ventura too, but he's too funny. He's too funny.
He's funnier than The Rock?
He's like an 80s drunk.
Come on. Is he drunk? No, I don't know. He doesn't touch alcohol.
I know he doesn't.
Jesse Ventura's clean.
I know 100%. He doesn't.
Maybe he's done marijuana. I think he came out and said he did. He smoked up, yeah.
I think that he just loves his past a lot. And you
Ventura?
Yeah.
Like he just lives in the past.
He loves his past.
Oh, I was part of the Moguls bike club.
Oh, fuck.
We rivaled the Hells Angels.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But
I was an ex-Navy SEAL.
Oh my god.
I'm so fucking awesome.
But he was. He never says that. But he was an ex-Navy SEAL. And, yo, straight up, respect for him.
I can still do more push-ups than you can.
You probably could, man. Can you imagine?
But no, I think he's a badass motherfucker. I love Jesse Ventura.
He's fucking savage.
Fucking awesome. And that whole fucking, what's it called? Who's that sniper? The American
Chris
sniper.
Kyle.
That Chris Kyle bullshit was fucking bullshit.
You don't think it's real?
I think he was talking out of his ass. That guy was not. He was mentally unstable. Because did you hear what this guy was fucking saying? Okay, remember the whole flooding in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was saying that he was perched on top of the Saints stadium, shooting looters, killing them for stealing TVs from stores. These are fucking people who are just stealing electronics while this chaos is going on. And he said he was shooting and killing them. In his book, he said this. Do you believe a fucking psychopath like that is going to tell the truth about punching out Jesse Ventura? Honestly.
Shit.
He was a fucking lunatic. I don't even think... Okay, yes, he's going to go down in American history as the greatest sniper that ever lived. But half those people I can guarantee were civilians. Because he's a fucking psychopath.
Wow.
People put this fucking asshole on a pedestal. He's a piece of shit.
I wonder. I know someone who's from a Middle Eastern country who was around when that stuff happened. Yeah. I think I should ask him what his opinion on that guy is.
Have you seen the movie, American Sniper or whatever?
I've seen it.
Clint Eastwood. It was a good movie.
It was a very good movie.
It was a really good movie, and Bradley Cooper did an amazing job.
Very good job.
Chris Kyle. I don't even know what Chris Kyle would act like anyways, but he was great as a character in that movie. He was really good.
Seemed like a real man's man.
I don't feel like any of that happened, though. Holy shit. It was just bullshit. That whole movie was written by Clint Eastwood to make the guy look good.
Yeah, basically. Probably.
Yeah.
Fuck, Clint Eastwood.
Because they needed a propaganda movie, bring up,
He has good movies.
Yeah.
What was the
Clint
movie?
Eastwood?
Yeah, what was the movie where he was like an old racist?
Oh, Gran Torino.
Gran Torino. That's a good movie.
That's one of my favorite movies. So good.
And then at the end,
so racist.
At the end, he had a spoiler. At the end, he fucking ends up sacrificing his life.
Yeah.
In some version, what happened? He called the cops. They came, and then he got shot on purpose by all those gangsters, and then they all got arrested for murder. So that's what he did.
That was weird, that ending. It's like, man.
His gun wasn't even loaded?
Yeah.
Old bastard.
Yeah. He's just the shape of a gun.
Oh, shit. It wasn't even a gun?
No, he was, like when you're playing, like, Cops and Robbers when you're a kid, and you got your fingers, like, bang, bang.
Oh, that's what he did.
That's what he did. He just pulled it out.
He had a sick car.
Yeah. The Gran Torino. He gave it to that little kid.
Yeah. Oh, what a fucking sad movie. He's always in sad movies. Was it Hardball? I think it was. Never seen
The Bad and the Ugly was fucking sad, too.
What was it? Maybe.
Dirty Harry. Oh man, I wept.
Fucking $1 Million Baby.
I've never actually seen that movie.
She gets fucking cheap shotted, but like fucking like flatline. Falls down, hits her neck on a fucking stool. Spoiler.
Who's this?
I've never spoiled the movie. Jennifer Garner. No, wait. Jennifer.
It's $1 Million Baby.
Yeah, it's a boxing movie. The chick.
And Clint Eastwood is a boxer.
He's the coach, but he's also the director of the movie.
Oh, okay.
He kills it, but she ends up becoming paralyzed. It's so fucking sad.
Jennifer Garner's in it.
Not Jennifer Garner. Who's that other chick? One of the Jennifers.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Nope.
Jennifer Hudson.
Nope.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Nope. Maybe it's not a Jennifer. Uh,
I mean, that's it could be anyone.
Anyway, that girl. Oh, it's Hillary Swank. My bad.
Oh my god. I want to say Jennifer.
My bad. Oh fuck.
Yeah, she looks like a Jennifer, actually.
She
To
kinda-
be in her
She
defense,
does.
she does look
She
like
does.
a Jennifer.
My brain was like, I think it's Jennifer. Sad movie.
Very sad.
Very sad.
I've never seen it.
You should fucking watch it if you like crying. Do you like crying?
No.
Oh man, you gotta see Me, Myself, and Marley, or Marley and I. Oh fuck,
Is it
dude,
another
that
Clint Eastwood
stupid
movie?
fucking movie.
Another Clint Eastwood movie?
No, it's not a Clint Eastwood movie. It's a fucking movie about what's that guy? Something Owen. One of the Owen guys. Not
Terrell.
Shanghai Noon.
Oh, no.
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson.
So this guy.
That's Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan.
That's what he was in, but that's. Oh.
Are you?
What
the fuck is going on right now?
Oh, fuck, I forgot what movie I was talking about.
You're talking about Shanghai Noon?
No, before Shanghai Noon.
Hillary Swank? It's too far back?
Oh, dude. Too far back, man. Don't rewind the memory that much.
Jennifer?
Oh,
Eastwood?
God
Dirty
damn it.
Harry?
No, it happened. I forgot the topic.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Yes.
Fuck him.
Uh,
Straight up. No, great guy, but
Wedding
seriously.
Crashers was great.
It was okay.
That was
Who was that?
Bradley Cooper was in that too.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah. He was the
Oh, yeah.
frat.
Yeah, the brother or
The
whatever.
brother-in-law who was like over testosterone to the
That
max.
movie was
Like,
fucked up.
it was funny. I liked
Hilarious, but
it.
you know, at the time that was comedy's bar, and has since been raised. Schemes.
Yeah. Shifty people.
So they have.
Have you ever been involved in a pyramid scheme?
No, you just came straight out. You're just like, yeah, pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
So basically, everyone knows what a pyramid scheme is, and if you don't, you're an idiot, and
Well,
you've
no,
probably
I
been
would say
taken
that.
advantage of by a
No,
pyramid
I
scheme.
can say that. Not a lot of people have been exposed to it. I mean,
I think a lot of people. Okay, maybe
they've heard of them.
Yes,
They
if
don't
you-
know what they're like.
Okay. If you don't know what a pyramid scheme is, you're not an idiot. I take that back. But if you've ever been approached by somebody in a pyramid scheme, and you've been converted, you, sir, have made a mistake.
If you've been converted, you're an idiot.
Yes.
If you haven't heard of them, you're not an idiot.
So this is what pyramid schemes do. They basically come and tell you usually what happens is they couple along with a product, some random product. Sometimes it's like Vima is like Jews, and some of them do like travel kits, just stupid shit. And if you get so many points, you can get it. But what they do is they get you to buy members, and basically they tell you every member you make so much money, all this shit, everyone makes a certain amount of money. But the problem is the success rate, because people often see it and go, well, actually, no way in fucking hell am I putting that much effort in trying to convince people to spend a lot of money on nothing. So
it's a product that
it's designed to fail.
well, I wouldn't say it's designed to fail. They want it to succeed.
No,
but
no, they don't. The way the guy at the top knows, okay, we can do this quick. A few people near me will make some
it's
money.
a get-rich-quick scheme.
Very quick.
That's pretty much the definition of
A get-rich, yeah.
But you're fucking everyone else over while
Yes.
you're doing it.
To an extent, you're really fucking over the people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, which is most of them.
Yeah.
They put the money in, they last more than the week or whatever. You get 5 days to refund your money. They try to give you some version of fairness, and
But
then
it's exactly
the whole time you have somebody. The whole time you have somebody telling you, "Oh yeah, we'll help you. We have a team of people that help you." Fucking.
But that's the base. The basic of it is like, okay, it's one person. It's pretty much a pyramid scheme is exactly what the name implies. It's a pyramid. So there's one guy who's at the top, and then he hires 2 other guys to do work for him, make money, rake it in. Then those 2 guys hire another 2 guys, which creates like a pyramid, pretty much. And that's the extent of it. So the guy at the top is really the only one making any money. And it's a rarity that you're the one making the money because you have to.
What they'll
you
do
have to
is
be really good at knowing how to fuck people over.
they'll put on shows where you can see, they'll be like, look at this car that our friend Yoshisaki here has been doing so great in the pyramid, the company, and we also he gets this car because of all the points. This could be you. Get those points. So, have you ever been approached by somebody in it?
Twice.
How did those experiences go for you?
Strange.
How strange? Were they friends?
Friends of mine?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so random people.
Both random people.
Okay,
one was a guy and then one was a female.
Okay.
And both times it was just really awkward, and I didn't know how to
deal with it.
How to be polite and shut them down.
So,
like I was looking for an out. Like, remember we talked about how people can get weird socially and they don't know when to call it quits. They keep talking, and you're trying to find a way to back out of the conversation so you can say bye. That was me both times, and I couldn't find a way because they're trying to like, they're fishing, right?
Yeah.
They're not gonna accept no as an answer.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. It was them struggling really hard to get hook, line, and sinker, but this fish wasn't biting.
Not that day.
Not that day. Not today.
Imagine they got you drunk.
If they got me drunk, I still wouldn't.
No. Imagine they ran into you while you were already pissed loaded. So I've been approached like, I don't know, a whole bunch of times. I don't even know how many times at this point. But basically, I remember the first time it happened. This girl I know got invested in it. It was Vima.
Vima's a popular one.
They're the most popular one.
I mean, like, those guys are still around.
I know. Actually, they get shut down constantly and keep springing back up.
Right.
They're hard to kill, man.
It's weird because usually a company will change the name so they have no association with the past one because they already have a bad rap, but they've kept their name, and it's like, what the fuck? How are they still doing?
Because they stole fruit juice.
It's like an energy drink.
Oh, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
I don't even want to talk about it. Like, we're doing them fucking favors by advertising this shit on our
fucking stop talking about Vima.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it. Vima.
You gotta stop talking about
what
Vima.
What the fuck is Vima?
Vima might actually work, but we don't know. But the first time...
it doesn't work. It's just ground up cardboard and fucking...
Just try it. Try joining Vina. Just go join Vina, actually. Go help them out. Join their shit.
Break the ranks and become a mole and just like
take
them from the inside.
Yo, your mission is to infiltrate Vima and destroy them from the inside.
It's like one of those spy things we're subliminally implanting like
attack Vima. Don't actually attack Vima. Like for
attack Vima. You're promoting Vima, and then in the background I'm just like attack Vima.
Yeah, just slowly
attack Vima.
They're so great.
Attack Vima.
You should really buy their fruit juice. They're really nice. Definitely do not attack Vima.
Attack Vima. Attack Vima. That was subtle. That was really subtle.
Was it subtle? So the first time I was approached by it was, but she was a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
So it was weird.
Yeah.
It was like she comes up.
Yeah, that is weird because
she's like, I have to tell you something. I really need to talk. So I'm like, okay, we'll talk. But she's like, what if I told you I have a business proposition for you that could greatly benefit you and help you make up to $3,000 a month from home. Just, you have to put the work in first.
And then you look at her and be like, where do you want me to set up the webcam?
No. Oh, shit. Oh, I would never do that. That's illegal, John.
Is it? Webcam models?
Soliciting? I think.
Soliciting? Is that anything about soliciting?
Isn't that what soliciting
is?
Whoa,
let's not go nuts.
Oh, shit.
I was just talking about, like, fucking web podcasts.
Okay, no. Okay, back to the pyramid scheme.
Anyways, yeah.
So,
scratch that.
She basically says, I have this thing called, so she shows me the juice first. She's like, this is the company, this is what they sell. And I'm looking at this juice, and I'm like, well, what if we can make you a partner and get you, like, you'll be your own boss. You'll be like your own, like, business. You know what I mean? Like, you get a business out of this. And I'm like, huh? Juice? And so she's like, yeah, all you got to do is you got to give me, they try and avoid the money to the very, very end, right? Eventually, it got down to it was like $400 or
That's the
something.
weird part, is that they never talk about numbers and
To the
shit.
very end, they
It's like,
sell it as much as they can,
yeah.
and they do it. So I realized this, and I'm like, right away, I'm like, what the fuck is
Red
this?
flag, yeah.
So I Google the company, and it says, this is a fucking pyramid scheme. Watch out, you will run into these people. These
That's the
people
beauty of Google.
have
You
already
can
been
fucking
tricked.
expose
So
these
I
fucking
tell her, I'm like,
ideas.
hey, listen, this is a pyramid scheme, and I think they got you. She goes, they said you'd say that.
oh no, it's like a cult.
Yeah,
It's
so
a fucking cult.
so I'm like, no, I
those
think
fuckers.
I think they I think they may have told you that, but that's not true.
Kill Vima.
Kill me. No. We're not
Oh, wait,
getting
no.
murdered.
Okay, fuck Vima. Fuck Vima.
Yes, sexually. So
Oh shit. Purpose.
okay, yeah, romantically. So basically, so I tell her that she's in denial. So I'm like, okay, fuck, I think I'm gonna have to let this candle burn out. So I just let her go try and do her shit.
You gotta let him. Yeah.
Someone else calls me. Another friend of mine, a male this time, and he goes, hey, I need to talk to you for a second. Calls me on the phone. First, he messages me throughout the week. Hey, I got something you're going to be really good at. I want you to.
Got to you too.
So no, listen. So he messages me this, right? And so I'm like, what the fuck? So I call him. He's like, listen, I have a business proposition for you. And I'm like, wait, let me speak. You're selling a product. Yes, but you're not really selling a product. Okay? You want to offer me a chance for me to be my own boss. And you have a point system that the more people you get, you're basically signing people underneath you. I explained the entire exact conversation. And he goes, yes. And I go,
how did you know?
I say the person's name. We'll say his name's Frank.
Yeah.
Frank, you're in a pyramid scheme. Because I recited it back to him perfectly and was just blatant, like, you're in a pyramid scheme.
You woke him up from the Matrix.
Right away, he was like, he's like, fuck. Hangs up the phone, goes and deals with this shit, yo. So that was the best I've ever had it go. But for the most part, I tell people the same thing, and they're like, no, it's not really a pyramid scheme. And they're like, people just look at it. I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking pyramid scheme. It's a reason why people look at it that way.
I think you did it the best way possible.
What?
You pretty much exposed it for what it is. Like you were in there, you knew it, you knew the story, and you told him. Yeah. Basically, yeah.
I just
you're
said
in a pyramid scheme.
I just said
you're in a cult, bro.
But I didn't
You're
know
in
what
a
the
cult, dude.
product was. I didn't know what the product was, so I think that's what made him really realize. I was like,
And it was the
you're
same
selling
fucking
a
product, right?
No, it was a different
Same
product. It was
No.
like there was some like fucking skincare or some bullshit. No, just get some olive
It's
oil.
always something cheap, eh? It's like something fucking...
No, but
something nobody needs.
They charge up the ass. It's like 20.
it's something
you can
nobody
buy
needs.
this amazing hand
Yeah.
lotion. It's been tested by lots of
Sell you a
doctors.
bag of hair.
Lots and lots of doctors have tested this. You should trust it.
Yeah.
$17 for this small little amount.
We have a brick. You can use it as a paperweight.
$25
Or you can put it
shipping.
in the fridge.
Yeah. You can actually lay this brick on your back, and it will actually put weight
Add it
on
to your house.
back.
That's one extra piece of security from a fucking hurricane.
And if you buy multiple bricks, you can actually stack them on top of each other.
Just stupid shit like that, man.
Cement and batteries not included. So, I
So
had
you saved them both.
Yeah.
From joining this cult.
but there's been times when I haven't won. There's been times when people have been
They've
like,
gone too far.
they've been like, listen, no,
They already gave in money.
they
It's like,
they gave their money in, and they're like on their last day of chance of getting it back, and I'm like, please get your money back. And they're like, dude, I already have 3 people that are interested in doing. I'm like, and I tell them right away, as soon as like I have like 3 people that are gonna sign, they've already said they're for sure gonna sign. I'm trying to get you to sign. I just right away, I'm like, none of those fucking people are gonna sign. None of them. Mark my fucking words. They're lucky they got you to sign.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, nobody signs. But every now and then, you like one guy who gets like one person to sign.
So, yeah, that's the thing. So what happens if you do get the guys to sign?
They've done it. Like
do they actually make a profit?
No,
or do
this
they
is-
get fucked over?
this is what
by
happens.
higher-ups?
This is what happens when usually what I've seen when one person gets another person to sign
Mhm.
is that the other person
You need
who's
more than one person, right? It's
you need like 3 people to
Yeah.
get your certain amount of money
to
a
get
week.
your money back.
Yeah, but and then those 3 people have to get another 3 people. They can never stop hiring people. You have to be constantly tricking people into joining. What usually happens is the first guy will go, and then the second guy, he'll see how much difficulty the first person's having who already put his money in, and he'll back out.
Mhm.
The second person who signs, if it's a close friend, they almost never the second person almost always backs out and gets their money back. The first guy, though, gets fucked.
That's tragic.
No, it's not.
It's
Genius.
Well,
that fucking
no,
guy who came up
it's
with
genius.
it. If I came up with it, I would have fucking used
It's
it.
genius, but also it's it is like a cult because it's taking advantage of desperate people.
You know
These are
what?
usually people that aren't making a lot of money or they're in a rough state in their life that feel like, hey, this is quick money. I can pay my rent like this.
I'm gonna
I can
offer
do
something.
this, I can do that.
I'm gonna offer something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna offer a product. We're just gonna sell like cloths, like but really nice, like ShamWow cloths, like really cheap, like not really cheap, but we're gonna do the thing. But instead of doing like $400, we're gonna do like $220.
Oh, how much do you need?
You only need $220.
220? I'll
Yes.
give you 500.
You don't really have to do that.
I
I
have
mean,
500 right now.
if you have
Do you want my
500,
money?
we'll get another friend of yours. You can buy
I'll
him,
pay his half too.
and then we'll have more people. But this
Just
is
confuse the fuck out of this.
it's just too easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be super easy, and I feel like maybe I should do that.
We
can make some money.
joining a cult?
No, I mean I would start
Or
one. I
creating
mean I
a
would
cult.
start one. Not even mean I would just like not a cult. It's a pyramid, not a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
A pyramid business proposition plan.
Church of Vima.
No, I'm not doing Vima. Church of Vima.
The Church of Vima.
They all-
your
They all wear orange.
your dark overlord. Vima.
He's just a giant orange.
It's a giant drink. It's like the Wizard of Oz. It's a guy talking behind a curtain in a deep voice.
But it's a guy behind talking behind a fucking giant carton of fruit
Giant
juice.
curtain of fruit juice.
Oh,
Who comes before me?
all the vitamin D is great.
No one not know how. I am the Vima Overlord.
I do not like Trump.
Why do I sound like Bane from Batman?
Oh, fuck.
I was born in the Vima.
I was born.
Oh, fuck, we're busting that out now.
You use Vima as your friend.
You Vima like a young man.
Oh my fucking god, stop, Bane. Stop
Sorry,
it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you fucking pyramid scheme. Bane is at the top of a pyramid scheme? What the fuck? That's
Can you imagine?
genius.
Yeah, nobody would fuck with those arms, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
straight up.
crush you.
Yo, could you imagine like all the villains from like Batman were just all a bunch of guys on pyramid schemes and Batman was just pissed? Whoa.
Whoa.
You're accusing Batman of being...
No. Don't come after me, Batman.
Yeah,
I don't want that on me,
the
man.
shit out of you. He's discriminate. Batman, he's really, really discriminate towards criminals, mostly. He really doesn't like them, and I don't feel that's fair. I feel like some of those criminals are just doing what they have to do to get by. You might have to feed their family, and that's why he's robbing that jewelry store. And then if this guy comes down with a fucking cape and mask and beats the shit out of you, like, doesn't even get you arrested until you see your kids next time and you're perfectly fine. Yeah, sorry, baby, I had to do it. No, Batman can't beat the fuck out of you. Black eyes, broken nose. Baby, he kicked the shit.
This is the only way I can send my kid to college.
Too fucking bad. He's a goddamn monster.
I didn't kill anyone. I'm breaking your legs anyway.
I know, what the fuck, man? Those guy's poor family's fucking traumatized. The wife's he wasn't even a criminal. It's shocking to the wife that he's committing a crime, let alone getting beat up by Batman. So sad. Anyway, that's enough about Gotham.
Just going after those Vima guys.
Yeah. It's not even real criminals.
They're not
He's
even
just
real
kicking the shit out of Beam because it's his competitor.
The guys that fucked over Bruce Enterprise or Wayne Enterprises. So you're the competition, eh?
Oh, fucking Batman. Love the guy. Weirdo, but love him.
A little bit antisocial.
Very antisocial.
Let's talk about stolen valor. You
That's
heard of that?
That's the opposite of a vigilante.
Well, there's people who...
That's a cunt.
Yeah, you're a fucking dickhead.
You're in Canada. You don't really say the word cunt.
Well, in Canada, I feel like stolen valor doesn't exist.
Kind of does.
Does it?
Yeah, for sure it does.
It's more of an American thing because they glorify like Navy SEALs and stuff like that. Anyone who doesn't know what stolen valor is, it's basically people who go around claiming that they're ex-military, high-ranking military, to make a profit on the name. Like, they'll open up schools saying that they're ex-Navy SEALs, making money off of training people when they know absolutely nothing about
being a Navy SEAL.
what goes into the training, and these guys have never even been in the military. Some of them have been. And it's weird because that in itself is a noble service to your country. Like, the fact that you're a Marine,
Mm-hmm.
that's enough. People will be like, hey, thanks for your service, all that shit. And but no, they're not happy with that. They want to be top elite, the best of the best. So they claim that they're Navy SEALs.
A lot of those guys, I feel, would have issues. Probably, I think, growing up is like the
sociopaths. They're good liars.
Not even a sociopath.
Some of them believe their own hype.
Yes, of course.
Some of them go as far as believing their own hype. Because there's a guy.
A lot of them do. It's like those guys who. Stolen Valor is like those same guys who practice fucking karate in their fucking garage and have never done any type of like actual training or real fighting. Then they go into the fucking UFC and get murked.
Fucking Rex Kwon Do.
Rex Kwon Do gets fucking murdered.
It's pretty much guys who fucking...
And those guys run into real Navy SEALs, and those real Navy SEAls get fucking pissed.
Yeah, they take offense to that because the actual veterans and the actual Navy
SEAls, a lot of the time they're
lost a lot of their friends on the battlefield.
Yeah,
these guys, you know what I mean? And that shit offends them because
of course.
Because these guys go around boasting about their stories and shit like that when the true SEALs don't like talking about that stuff.
No,
it's not as something that they like bringing up.
Some of them do, but
some of them do. But
Chris Kyle.
Well, I mean,
he's
that guy's a different. We already talked about how fucked up that guy is, but
yeah, anyways, so it's an issue.
You ask Jesse Ventura, he won't bring up any stories about his past. As a SEAL, like it's confidential.
Can you imagine he was just sitting there playing Game Boy 90% of the time? No, I'm kidding. I don't think there was.
He was underwater demolition. He was. Oh, he was before SEALs were even.
He's got his Game Boy in a Ziploc bag. Playing Donkey Kong, blowing up.
He was like Pong back in the day. He was like in the 60s.
Oh shit! Yeah, there was no Game Boys back then.
The SEALs were only a thing until in the 70s.
They got turned. They used to.
He was UDT, which was it was underwater demolition before Navy SEALs got the name. They were called underwater demolition.
Yeah.
So he was like
one of the originals,
first, like the originals to do that shit, right?
That's pretty.
His brother was even more of a decorated SEAL than he was. That's how he got in. Is like his brother's name is like Janos or something.
He's like some crazy guy.
Yeah, he's a really like badass motherfucker, right? And he's the one who got him in. He's like.
I wonder what that guy did. I wonder what those Navy SEALs were like.
Oh, fuck, man. I mean, if you knew one and like the stories they could tell you, but that's the thing. They don't like talking about it, right? Like they're and it's not. They don't. They say they don't do it for glory, right? They do it for their country and shit like that. But I mean, there's a bit of that like, what's the reason you would want to do it? You know what I mean? Like, why would
a lot of the time it's the camaraderie.
I guess, right? It's like a fraternity, right? It would be, right?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. And it makes sense because it's like a family. Yeah. And they even say that. There's a guy...
They're closer than family.
Yeah, there's a guy on
YouTube.
They're
a weird kind of closeness.
Ex-Navy SEAL. He trains like the Buds. Buds are like up-and-comers.
Yeah.
Right? And his name's Don Shipley. And he goes around YouTube exposing the fake like Stolen Valor like, Navy SEAL guys, right? Or people who claim they're Navy SEALs. But he even says too, like... it's about the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain... There's an individual group where you guys are the only people that understand each other. No one else gets what you
have all trusted each other's lives multiple times.
And that's the thing. And a lot of people say you meet your true friends on the battlefield, right? And that's like you build lifelong bonds.
For sure,
that,
yeah,
right?
Of course.
It's like these guys are willing to lay down their life for you.
Yeah.
You know, like how could you not respect that?
That's
you know?
Scary, isn't it? Though,
is it scary though?
In a way. I mean, I would totally do it if my country needed me and, go fight the fight. But to be someone who is like a Navy SEAL type guy,
you're immortalized at that point though, because like those guys will never forget you. Right? It's like
will they?
Country never forgets.
Will they never forget you though? Name one soldier that's died.
One soldier?
Canadian soldier.
Well, I don't know any personally. I mean, I have military in my family, like from back home and stuff. But, like
I know
like World War II.
That's what I mean, though. A lot of people don't. They don't remember. Like it's. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like it should be celebrated more than what it is.
We have a Remembrance Day,
which was today.
It was today, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, today's Remembrance Day.
Salute! Thank you for all the lives.
Yep.
That have been sacrificed to keep our country free and glorious and prosperous.
To keep everything free, but fuck, man, America's really doing a bad job of appreciating what those guys did.
I don't think so. I think Americans are very patriotic, and they give a ton of respect to their veterans.
Yeah.
Even though the government kind of fucks them over a lot of the time, like the people, the civilians actually, veterans don't get trolled. They don't get hate. They never get hate. These guys are beloved by all.
It's true.
Because of what they go through.
Even Canadian soldiers.
Canadian soldiers. Like just soldiers in general. Like nobody's giving hate to. And if anyone gives hate to any soldiers, you get an army of people who are willing to defend them and
They had
fuck that guy up.
They
you know
had
what
a
I mean?
big
It's-
issue in the early 2000s though when they were
with soldiers. Or
with fucking recruiting.
like
a lot
nobody
of
wanted
the
to.
The people who were recruiting, a lot of them were just fucking guys that just wanted to go over to the Middle East and kill people and just shoot at
It's
people.
like Vietnam. That's fucked.
That's what happened in Vietnam.
Vietnam was
Bunch of
just
Americans.
ex-criminals sent over, people who were like pretty much had no business being there. You know, like
That's fucked up.
yeah, because they. I mean, back then I think they had a draft, right? Like where
Oh, for
they
sure
would
they
send people over
For sure they had a draft.
against.
It's America.
Yeah, because a lot of people avoided the draft. Like Muhammad Ali avoided the draft, saying it was against his religion because he's a Muslim, right?
Elvis went.
Elvis went. He
Huh.
served his country.
Can you
A lot of
believe
people
that?
went, yeah, that's crazy.
Elvis went.
But that's how it was back then, though. You
Yeah.
didn't question it. Like those guys would go, right?
Muhammad Ali did.
Well, he didn't because it wasn't something he believed in, right? It was
True. The whole thing was stupid.
it was a stupid war. Right?
Fuck,
Like,
man. America, come on.
these guys went over trying to play peacekeeper, and they fucked themselves over more.
We gotta leave America alone, though. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You guys are all gonna move here. Realize the maple syrup's not as good as everyone says it is. And I love maple syrup, don't get me wrong.
The one thing they will notice is that our beer is a lot better than theirs.
Yeah, they're gonna get fucked. Americans are gonna be super drunk all the Oh my god, a bunch of super drunk Americans is so stupid. Oh my god.
I can see Trump opening like
Just eating
bacon as
extra large poutines. Okay, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
the poutine is delicious, but you gotta be careful with that
Canadian
motherfucker.
bacon.
You gotta be careful with a big poutine. You could fuck your life up with one of those.
No, you look who you're talking to, man. The Americans.
I'm
These
saying
guys are
Canadians.
making sandwiches with like meat as their bread.
I know, that's fucked
It's
up.
fucked.
Fucking America. That's hilarious. Canadian, we get like we have
Like,
some
we
pretty
could go overboard, but you
Yeah.
guys fucking
Yeah.
you guys take it to another level. Like it's epic mealtime all the time.
We have restaurants where it's like you get the largest burger there, and like to Canadians, they're like, "Holy shit, this is crazy!"
Yeah.
And then
I
like
don't think I could finish this, eh?
we've seen the American fucking restaurants where it's like it looks like a stack of like fucking 20 pancakes, but it's just burger.
Yeah.
It's gross. But would you try it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Would you think you could eat a
I'm
giant
picky
burger?
with food,
What's the biggest burger you ever ate?
and I'm
What's the
pretty
biggest burger?
picky. The biggest?
What's the biggest you can remember?
I don't know, actually.
Have you ever eaten any of those giant burgers in
I
Canada?
haven't actually.
So your biggest
I've
is
never
like
actually
your
had
biggest
a
is like
giant-
double Big Mac.
Oh, that's nothing though.
Yeah.
I'm still hungry after
Oh
after
yeah,
a double Big Mac.
yeah. So
is that
well,
wrong?
in
Is that
Canada,
bad?
no, they're smaller in Canada. It's smaller.
Are they actually?
Yeah,
Oh no!
all our portion sizes.
I remember
are
as a
small.
kid, like I would eat a Big Mac and be full, and then I remember the moment when I became a man, and I was like, I'm not hungry. I'm still hungry.
They shrunk the size, man.
Yeah.
They shrunk the size.
Really?
Yeah. You know what's
I
amazing?
think
though?
they do that with
You know what's
a lot
amazing?
of things. Even
And I
in,
wish they-
chocolate bars, like Reese's cups, are a
I
lot
know,
smaller than
yeah.
they used to be, and that pisses me off.
I fucking pisses me off.
I'm angry because of that.
Yeah,
Because as
furious.
a kid, they were big. They were
Savagely-
Like, they were the size
savage-
of like hockey
yeah.
pucks.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, you know, you got like a fucking it's a piece of shit. It's
Fuck, I love
tiny,
Reese's,
tiny as
dude.
hell.
Why would they do that to
And
us?
that's why I don't.
Why would they do that to the
And
Reese's
you know how
fans?
much I love peanut butter.
Everyone loves peanut butter, but not as much as you.
But
You're
but
weird.
But the thing is, I boycotted them. I haven't had a Reese's in like 2 years
Are you fucking kidding me?
Because of
How?
because I'm
You
angry.
boycotted Reese's.
But that's how passionate I am about peanut
Oh
butter.
my fucking god, dude! Just eat the cereal. Do you eat the
I'll
cereal?
make my own, man. I'll get Nutella and fucking Skippy peanut butter and just make my own Reese's. Reese's sandwiches. You ever have a Reese's sandwich?
No, that's a thing.
Yeah, man.
I've bought the Reese's peanut butter before.
Get some good white bread
Okay.
and some peanut butter
Okay.
and Nutella.
Okay.
Throw in a banana if you want to.
No, I like what you're saying
Yeah.
with the peanut butter and Nutella.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the American
No
style.
banana?
No, we're gonna do the American style. We're just gonna go ahead and
You can
trade
grill
those.
it too.
We're gonna trade those 2 slices of bread in for steaks,
Jeez.
and we're just gonna have it like that. I think it's the best way we should really do
You
it.
gotta deep fry too.
And you can deep fry the
You
steaks,
have
yes.
to deep fry it.
With the oh my
In
god,
batter.
oh,
Everything.
in batter.
Oh,
You just seriously
man.
gave them an idea. That would be fucking good though.
We came up with it first.
That would be a weird
We
dessert
came up with
meat.
it first.
Oh, this has peanut butter and fucking Nutella in between the steaks? And you deep fry it in batter? What do you do with the bone, though? Do we take the bone out
A
previous?
huge mess.
Yeah.
I feel like you could deep fry to the point where the bone would be edible.
Ew, Americans do shit
You
like
ever
that.
had anything with it? You know what the funny thing
That's
is?
disgusting.
You know, no.
You're
wait,
disgusting. You're just
Okay,
talking about
hear me
you
out.
deep fried a bone so bad that you ate it.
Hear me out.
Okay.
KFC deep fries their chicken so much to the point where the bones are actually like really brittle.
There's something wrong with you.
Eat them.
No. No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Am I fucked up?
You're fucked up. Why are you eating KFC bones, man?
That's to the point where, like, okay, I'll be biting into one of their chickens.
How the fuck are you biting through bone?
I'm not biting through bone at this point. Wait, I'm eating the chicken.
Okay.
And a bone will get in there, but I don't need to spit it out.
Oh, you're fucked up.
It's because I'll bite down and be like, wait, I bit through this bone.
You're fucked up. Ew.
That's extra bone marrow that I could just ingest anyways. And it's probably good.
You just literally swallowed razor blades.
What?
Think about it.
Razor blades.
It's like swallowing a bunch of fucking. It breaks into sharp pieces, man. It's chicken bone.
Dogs
Do you eat the cartilage? Do you eat the cartilage?
Sometimes.
Ew.
No, not by choice though.
I know, guy.
Sometimes if I'm like overzealous with my wings,
fuck that.
And it's like I'm really hungry, like I'll just fucking eat the whole thing.
I can't do that.
Really?
I can't do that.
It's weird. It does taste weird, and it throws me off because the texture's like fucked up.
It hurts who I am when I do shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a big deal for me.
Ew.
I
know a guy who sticks the chicken wing in and pulls it out clean.
Yeah. That's a what's it called?
A cartoon thing?
That's who. Professional eaters like speed runners do it that way.
Ew.
There's like, they'll just stick the entire bone in their mouth and just suck it dry. It's like, they could do like 60 in less than like a minute or some shit like that.
That's a fucked up way of life, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna...
later.
Alright, I'm just gonna eat these.
Some of this is so ridiculous.
I know.
You remember, I heard a story where like Mick Foley entered one of those.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear about?
No.
Okay. You know Mick Foley, Mankind, fucking pro wrestler?
Yeah.
Entered one of those. And you know how wrestlers are notorious for wearing fanny packs?
Yeah.
Back in the day, these guys would hide all kinds of shit there. He entered an eating competition where they were eating chicken wings. And first place, whatever, I think it was going to charity, right?
Yeah.
But he was caught cheating.
He cheated?
He was sticking chicken wings in his fanny pack.
What a fucking guy, man.
This is Mick Foley. Everybody loves this guy.
Why
he can do no wrong.
Why did he cheat in a fucking eating competition?
Maybe he wanted his charity to win so bad.
What the hell, dude? Yo, you just ruined that guy for me.
Really?
I was a big Mick Foley fan.
That made me like him even more.
What, because he's a cheating bastard?
It's fucking hilarious.
It's chicken wings!
Chicken wings
what if he was saving them for later, though? What if he actually wasn't cheating and he just wanted to get fucking chicken wings?
Pretty sure he probably said that. He's like, well, I was going to be hungry later.
I was going to be hungry later, and there's like fucking 100 chicken wings. So okay? Can you blame me? I took some fucking chicken wings.
You know what the weird thing is? Fanny packs are coming back.
Don't. Please don't. Don't say that.
I don't want to. I hope they fucking go away.
When you're at the gym, do you see guys like decked out in Under Armour, like fucking ready, like fucking soldiers, like a fanny pack?
Yeah, it's weird.
You see that?
Well, like, and it's weird because like companies like Gucci are making fanny packs, like Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is fucking making fanny packs.
That's a Louis Vuitton fanny pack right there.
Yeah, it's like fucked.
Does it say fanny on it? Louis?
No, they look better than they did like back in the day, but like it's still a fucking.
Do you remember that shitty material in the 90s that people used to have?
Made of fucking plastic.
Yeah,
like paper plastic or something.
I remember like all the fucking like grown-ups that would be around my house would always carry their weed in it, like their weed
fucking wife beaters,
yeah,
and track pants, and then they got their mullets and their fanny packs.
I can't believe they had so many fucking fanny packs back then.
Listening to a fucking Foreigner and like riding their trucks and shit.
Pearl Jam was huge back then too.
I don't think anybody who had a fanny pack was listening to Pearl Jam.
I do.
I feel like the guys wearing the fanny packs were the guys listening to like AC/DC and fucking.
I just remember like a bunch of drunk 40-year-old dudes with fanny packs for some fucking reason.
Hold on, let me get my change out. Just zipping over the fanny pack.
Drinking some fucking Canadian beer.
Quarters in there.
Only they all just drink Canadian.
Fucking Oxys in there.
No, there was no Oxys back then.
Is that a new thing?
It's Oxys? New. Well, it might have existed then, but people didn't use it. For painkillers, I don't know what they used to use cocaine back then.
Oh my god.
Morphine back in the 80s.
Isn't that weird? The kind of the shit that didn't exist then, but that exists now that we don't know the long-term effects. Like energy drinks are a new thing.
Yeah,
they're fairly new. They've only been around. They haven't been around for. It's less than a decade.
They've been around, about a decade. No, more than a decade.
A little more than a decade.
A little more than a decade.
But the thing is, we don't know the long-term effects of energy drinks, and I drink a lot of them.
I stopped.
You stopped because you just started feeling the effects of them, right?
I drank
But you would go overboard with them. You were a fiend when it came to energy drinks.
Okay, so I had a very... people have had these bad experiences with energy drinks.
Yeah, you've had.
I didn't drink... when I was younger, I used to drink like a crazy amount. Like an insane amount.
Ridiculous.
Like 5. Like monsters. Stupid shit. So, as I got older, I switched it back to like usually 2 a day, but sometimes 3. Once I got a little bit older, but I drank energy drinks every day for like 2 years. I like to think about the money I spent on it, but at the same time, it would fucking kill me if I thought about how much money I spent on those goddamn things. But basically, I fucking got over them. They didn't destroy me. I didn't die. I didn't get killed from too much caffeine. Although, that probably was definitely a consequence I could have been facing. And also, they promote energy, but they mostly... I would say energy is the thing you get the least from them when you're on them long term. You are just constantly in a fucking crash state. You're constantly crashed. Do you ever feel like that when you drink? Like, how many energy drinks do you drink a day?
Now I'm limited to about 1.
Have you done? Were you, at one point?
Yeah, at one point I was doing like at the most like 3.
3 a day.
4 4 was like a max.
Wow.
4 would be like me turning up.
Turning up?
Cranking down.
You crank down 4 energy
4 would
drinks
be me cranking down.
and a bottle of whiskey.
And
And you just run rapid on the fucking city of this weird city.
Those are like the days where I would have...
Everyone did.
Go to work.
Disgusting.
Go to the gym and just stay up all night, fucking play video games, and then fucking
get
like 2 hours of sleep, and then I'd do it all again the next day. It was like, I don't know how I survived that.
Was that when we worked together?
Yeah, that was when we worked together.
Me and you used to come to work dead tired.
Like no sleep.
I would be dead tired, but
all.
you would be fucking tired too.
Yeah.
I found you were tired a lot too, but not nearly as much as I was.
Yeah.
I remember
there was a point where like even the energy drinks weren't doing it.
I know.
Like I was immune to them at that point.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
But I was younger and I didn't feel the effects of them. I felt fine. I mean, I was just tired. That's all. I just needed sleep.
I would go to work.
I wouldn't give myself sleep.
We would go to work at like 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes. We would stay up we would fucking go to work so early. But I would like literally on a Friday, if I worked the Saturday, I would literally stay out and get fucking smashed and party and then go into work the next day.
Yeah.
And I've done it so many times. And it's funny because you can go into work and you'll see like 5 or 6 people there that you just see and everybody's demoed from like some weird crazy party they were at.
Yeah.
Those are good days. I know.
Those are the days. And you're sharing your stories and shit. And it's like,
yeah.
It's like, hey, what'd you do? Oh, yeah. Well, check this out.
Yeah. Oh, man.
The funny thing is, man, the thing is, I heard that people who naturally stay up later, who choose to stay up later, have higher IQs.
Yeah, naturally.
They,
well, because your brain doesn't
allow you sleep because you're constantly...
your brain basically runs its highest RPMs at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That's when your brain is like you're most creative, you're most willing to go, you're fucking ready to rock. But the thing is, if you stay up late and then it's too much for your heart to handle, really, though.
Right.
Because if you're getting up early in the morning and you're staying up late, you're not giving your body enough time to rest, so your heart's always beating at that pace of movement.
Yeah.
But you can actually put yourself to sleep. There's falling asleep, and then there's going to sleep. To go to sleep, there's actually a breathing technique you can use called box breathing. And what it is you breathe in by like 5 seconds, and then you breathe out for 5 seconds, and then you hold with no air in your lungs for 5 seconds, and you change breathing from the stomach to the chest. Mm-hmm. And after about 10 times, it'll actually shut your brain off. And it'll allow you to fall asleep. Because your brain is in panic mode when it's keeping you up at night. You're thinking constantly. So by doing that breathing technique, you actually trigger your panic mode, and you do it so many times that your body gets used to it, gets over it, and gives up. And then it shuts the panic mode off that's going on in your brain. So you're shutting off the panic mode from the breathing, but it's also affecting your brain, and then you go to sleep. So if you're ever interested in actually going to sleep and you have trouble sleeping, try that. Do it like 10 or 15 times. Sometimes you hold it longer.
But you're right, because it's all about breathing. It is all about breathing.
Yeah.
I find if I control my breathing, I can control any situation I'm in. Anxiety, anger, sadness, everything. It all just melts away. Just if you control your breathing.
Do you do that before bed if you can't sleep? Will you work on breathing?
I don't have that problem because right now I'm on a routine, so it's like it's easier for me to fall asleep.
What time do you normally go to bed at?
It's still pretty late.
How late?
For
be honest.
Maybe one in the morning.
One for me is like pushing it.
it's
Usually,
too late. Like at that point.
12 is probably when I'll fall asleep.
A good night's sleep for me would be if I
11.
were to crash at like 11,
Yeah.
11:30.
Yeah,
I'd be
that's
like,
the
oh
best.
man, I'm gonna be totally energized the next day.
Yeah.
1 o'clock for me, it's like I'm gonna need a lot of coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? But the funny thing is, remember when we used to do those like brain hacks where we try to figure out how little sleep we'd need
Yeah,
and still be functional, kind of thing.
You got into it hard. You
Yeah,
figured
like
out some way to
I was.
do it.
It was just the point where I convinced you that
Yeah, you did.
I came up to you one day and I'm like, what if I told you only needed 2 hours of sleep?
Yeah.
And then you looked at me like I was a fucking lunatic.
I was thinking, I get 2 hours of sleep. And I'm fucked up. I was like, and you just like, I found a way.
Oh no, it was like something like 3 hours or something. It was a cycle. Like
You have
there's
to
a
sleep
pattern.
more than once a day, though.
Hmm?
You have to sleep more than once a day, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing, like naps.
Yeah.
You don't get like a full sleep, but you can take naps throughout the day.
Yeah.
And it has to be intervals of like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or 2 hours. I don't
No,
remember, but
2 hours.
it's before you hit REM sleep. REM sleep is like, was it?
It's before you hit REM sleep. REM sleep's 2 hours.
You can't let yourself hit REM sleep because
Really?
that's the deep sleep, right?
And what does that do? That makes you tired?
It makes you drowsy, tired because your body is basically entirely shut down.
Wow.
So if you awaken while you're in REM sleep, you're gonna feel groggy.
you're gonna be
feel
trying
like
to wake
shit.
your body back up.
Right. It's a slow. It's like starting up an engine again, and it's cold, right? Like, but if you're not in REM sleep and you wake up before you hit REM sleep, you're wide awake and you're ready to go, right?
Wow.
I've done it before where I've slept for 2-3
But
hours
sometimes when
and I felt like wide awake as soon as I wake. Like
Yeah.
my alarm would go off and I would jolt out of bed like just fresh.
Yeah.
Like and it was only like, and I only went to bed like 2 hours ago. You know what I mean? Like
I've seen you do weird shit like
It's
that.
weird. It's weird. But then the second you hit REM sleep, it's like
You're drowsy as fuck.
you're fucking done. Like you
Wow.
can't start it takes like 5 hours to start your day.
Wow.
You know?
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Fucking biohacks.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And it's weird because you have to sleep in intervals where it's like basically wake up every 3 hours. So you could sleep for 3 hours or 2.5. I don't know what it is.
I think it's
but
2.
2.5 maybe,
Two and a
right?
half,
2.5 at the most. So every 2.5 hours you can wake up.
Okay.
So if you go past the 2.5 hours or 3 hours,
How
you have to
many-
wait another 2.5 hours before you can wake up again to feel energized.
So-
So you could sleep for 3 hours, you could sleep for 6 hours, or you could sleep for 9 hours and get like a full like energetic state when you wake up.
Really?
But if you wake up at like 7 hours or some odd number, it's like it
Really?
fucks you up. Yeah,
So waking up at 6 is probably best for me. I'm going
maybe
to bed at
6
12.
hours of sleep would be okay.
But you have to wake up at the.
There's actually a website that converts it for you too. Like,
Ah.
I know it's going through too much over, but whatever.
Listen, whenever I do stuff on the internet, this is how I feel with a lot of the stupid shit that I like. Because in the past, I've fucking clicked on some dumb shit, thinking like, "Oh wow, really?" Not like fucking grow your dick 16 inches. Oh, sick! Enter. No,
Clickbait.
no, yeah, but like not like that kind of clickbait. But it would be like fucking, I don't know, best butter, most rich butter ever, and I'm like, oh, sick butter. Click on it, and then I'll try and buy it, and
you
I'll go through an entire.
oh, sick butter.
It's happened, all right.
Really?
Okay,
You've
yes.
been like enticed by butter.
It looks like good butter.
Oh man, it looks so buttery.
I'll click through it, and I'll literally just go like through hundreds of ads, and just be like, "There's no fucking butter." By the time I get to the end,
Most people would be like, "Oh, tits."
yeah, I know.
He's talking about butter.
I know. Oh my fucking god.
That's funny.
Clickbait. It used to get me, man. But that's the
I
kind
feel
of
like clickbait
when it first came out. I
when
think
it
it got a
first
lot
came out,
of
it was a
people.
big deal because a lot of people were still like in that infancy of ads and
Yeah,
all that shit, right?
Justin Bieber did what?
Yeah.
How to
Click
get a
here to
date
see
with
Brad
him?
Pitt fucking naked or some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Jennifer
stupid.
Aniston exposes
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, all that.
Does she? Click on it. No, there's no Jennifer Aniston here at all.
Yeah. Sends you to fucking Vima's page.
Vima. Holy shit.
It's advertising their fucking pyramid scheme.
Vima's actually the evil overlords that run the fucking
Yeah.
planet.
To the Yvonne Planet.
Behind every website is a good Vima.
Oh, fuck it. I'm not talking about Vima
Yeah,
anymore, man.
fuck
it.
them.
No more advertising. We're done with you, man.
They're clans.
Done with you fuckers.
They're a big clan.
You guys are fucking done.
What if they're a religion?
I'm pretty sure we covered it. They're a cult.
They're a cult? Are all cults religions or all religions cults?
Whoa.
Oh, shit!
Whoa. You know what? Let's talk about religion. Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Fine.
Why not? You know
Go.
what?
Go.
What are you?
What do you got?
What are your takes on religion?
What do you got?
What are your takes on religion?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Like, what do you? How do you view religion?
This is gonna blow. This is gonna fuck some people up. Okay, before I say anything, this is my personal opinion.
Yeah.
And the only way that I've come to my conclusion is through the experiences that I've had using all different types of hallucinogens of basically all of them.
Before you continue, were you ever religious, or have you lived? Like,
Okay, so basically this is how it went. As a small child, I believed in God the same way I believed in Santa Claus. A bunch of people told me it was true, and I thought it was
it's
true.
gotta be true, and wrestling's real,
And
and comic book
And then
heroes
all
exist.
the people that my parents and other adults had told me were real characters, along with God and Jesus, slowly, one by one, they all turned out to not be real. Basically, my opinion on religion is, life is complicated, but for the weirdest reasons.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. I had a dream. I didn't know it was a dream at the time, but I had a dream that I was working, because I had done a lot of work with my stepfather. We did roofing together, other types of construction jobs together a bunch of times. And I had a dream that I was doing a job with him, and we had a saw. And we were filling up the saw, and we were trying to get it to work. First I tried to get it to work, then he tried to get it to work, and he got it going. And then he said, "Are you ready?" And then I said, "Yeah." And then I realized that he was actually dropping the saw onto me and cutting me. I woke up instantly. The next day I get a call from my mother. My stepfather had died that night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, I just got chills.
They think he died at the same time I would have had the dream at, just after 1 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck. That just sent shivers in my spine, man.
So, and I swear on my child's life. I swear on my child's life. Both my children.
Right.
But I gambled both of them. All right?
Yeah.
So that, well, not a gamble because it's true, but that fucking happened. So experiences like that have made me wonder, what is really going on? What's really going on? Not a God, because some of the hallucinations I've had have actually, in a way, shown me that life is, when people say we're all one, it's not like we're all one. Everything is one. At the end of the day, we're all made of the exact same thing, and we function differently. It's a really weird energy that keeps us going. We're like a balloon that's inflated with something, but we don't know what it is. And I don't believe it's a God. There's something else going on. There's a type of energy that's pushing us forward consciously. And at the same time, some people would argue and just say that we are the universe trying to experience our trying to really enjoy what it is. Like, we are the universe. We are the God. We're just made so we can appreciate what it is. Other people think it's simulation. Mm-hmm. And there's glitches.
What you said actually makes perfect sense, because that's how I view it. I mean, religion to me, I mean, I grew up differently than you, because I was raised in a Catholic
You were
family.
actually raised full Catholic.
I was raised to believe in religion.
Yeah.
And then I hit a certain age where I realized it was bullshit, because well, it's not really bullshit, because I don't want to say that. I understand people's need for religion.
Yes.
They need some hope. They need something to believe in, because they're missing something in their life. And they need that void to fill it with God or Jesus, right? But I respect religion. I don't need to believe in it. For me, it doesn't work. It's knowing the reality of things that helps me come to peace with things. Well, like you, like I do somewhat believe in God.
Something.
But it's not God.
Yes.
It's more like an entity, like an energy, like a
life.
Yes.
A
something
life
that
force.
Binds the entire universe together and keeps it from spiraling into fucking chaos. Which it is, though. But it's like almost like a beautiful chaos, right? It's a calculated chaos. Atoms follow certain laws. When it comes down to it, why do they follow those laws? We still can't figure it out until science can figure out everything, every possible fucking equation. Then, how else do you explain it? Right?
There's multiple occasions,
right?
There's a theory that we live consecutive universes back to back, but we don't notice the difference when it switches, because our memories automatically switch with it. So your entire life could be completely different a week ago, and then your memories have switched because in one universe you've died or something. So your consciousness, they say consciousness consciousness always chooses life. So when you die, your consciousness reverts back to a timeline when you didn't die, and you don't even know that you've died. Mm-hmm. But that's probably not true because how does old age work then? Do you live? Are there in every universe is every single person immortal that figures out that they're God and they're the only person that lives forever? Could you fucking imagine that? That's how the end. That's how your life ends. Your life doesn't end. You find out that you're God. Fuck life.
And then you just
anyway, too deep.
That's
way too deep. Hey, let's stop blowing minds right now.
That should be a movie.
I know, but yeah, I feel like the past may have already happened, and we're still experiencing it. Like the future has happened and is now the past, but we're trying to figure it. Humans are weird. We are controlled mostly by time. Everything that we do requires time, and without time, it cannot happen.
Well, time is a man-made thing, though.
Is it though?
Well, I mean, okay, not the passing of time, but the.
So what is it?
Is
it the expulsion of energy? Is that what time really is? Is an expulsion of energy from the Big Bang, or maybe not the Big Bang, some sort of force that's causing the energy to go forward. That energy is what is creating time, technically.
That energy is gravity that actually can manipulate.
Is it gravity though?
I think gravity.
To an extent, yes, of
gravity
course.
plays
to an extent,
a huge
yes, of course.
part because it can.
How we got to where we were.
Yeah.
How this planet became this planet, spinning around the sun with its gravity, all that stuff took place over time. That energy, which is time, maybe time is energy. In a way, it is. If you think about it, it's the ultimate energy.
It's probably even something we can't even fathom at this point.
Well, we are.
We're trying to make sense of everything, but we're not even close.
Time is what is creating nuclear bombs, sun, everything you can possibly think of. Time is creating everything.
And
everything needs time.
And the fucked up thing is that time may only exist in our universe, in our galaxy. But then there's other universes and other galaxies that, if you believe in multiverse, that follow different laws of physics, where gravity maybe doesn't even fucking exist. So it's just shit is fucking happening so differently than what's happening here.
Here's an idea.
You know?
Time could be the natural energy of, like, maybe time is life and it's the natural force of life. The force is everything. Maybe it's what controls the atoms. Maybe that's why that all makes sense. Time is, but then again, they say time can be manipulated. Yeah, you can bend time. Yes, with gravity. Time. You can go back in time, go forward in time if you can figure out how to do it. But they say that's how you do it. You do it with gravity. You fold the gravitational field.
The energy in general that is doing that. It's like it's just crazy. It's crazy to think about. I feel like we need a.
We're looking at stars. We're looking at stars that are moving traveling at the speed of light, fastest speed possible. They're millions and billions of years old.
We need
what is their time like?
Yeah.
Is their time faster? Is their time slower? Who fucking knows? Weird shit, man.
We need to get a physicist on this show right now and just explain this shit to us fucking dummies.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This is all theoretical. Yeah, this is literally all theoretical.
Yeah.
All theoretical. This is just experiences. I've taken way too much hallucinogens.
No, but it's interesting to see. I love talking about this shit, though.
I think if you're looking for religion, take mushrooms, take DUI.
I love how we talked about religion and we just went into like science.
if you really are someone,
you know, it's crazy.
If you really are someone that I would almost say if you're lacking any reason for being alive, if you really feel like there's something about life that you're very curious about and it bothers you a lot, the meaning of life, and you're constantly being bothered by it, there's a drug that you can take called DUI. And what DUI basically does is it will, within a certain amount of time, probably about 6 hours in, it's a very long, has an extremely long half-life. The half-life is like 20 hours, some stupid amount. But what happens is
20 hours in length. That's how long it lasts.
That's the half-life is supposed to be like 24 hours, but I'd say 20.
Jesus. That's sick.
But what happens is on a certain dose, it will dissolve the fear of death. It will bring you very close to, like, it'll bring your mind to death. It will make it can and will, from most experience I've heard from it, it will bring your mind to where you think you're dying, and you will go through the experience of death. But it's not the real death because your experience has a high.
But how do you know if you've never experienced it before?
That's the fucking crazy part.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
It really, there's no, the feeling and what you...
How do they know this? Do they ask people who've had near-death experiences what they describe?
This is just how you feel when you're on it. I'm not too sure. I've never compared the two. But...
You've come close to dying.
Actually, I have. But anyway, listen. But not like, I don't think I've had a near, like that kind of like...
near-death experience is like where...
But this drug literally when you're done taking it, when the experience you will have on that drug on a certain dose, I'm not too sure what the dosage is, find out it's a little bit over the average dose.
Mm-hmm.
What it does is it completely right after I had a time when I did it, I was walking into a diner. As I was walking into a diner, 2 pickup trucks collided at the intersection, and they're both going like 70 or 80. It was a pretty hard accident. I literally didn't even look at it. Walked right in the diner, walked right up to the cash register. Everyone in the restaurant was looking at it. I walked right up to the cash register and tried to order my food.
So you just didn't care?
You understand it. For that brief amount of time while it's still in your system, you will understand why life is doing what it's doing. But then it fades like a dream. But the lasting impression it leaves on you is very, very
so
crazy.
That event to you made sense.
Insane. Everything made sense when it's fucked. But
whereas
but
most
I have
people
to say,
would have panicked if they saw that kind of thing.
So I basically lost my fear of dying. Basically, you don't lose it, but you understand why you might die.
Desensitized.
For sure. But I have to say, having kids has completely drove it the complete opposite way. Nature's what it does to when you have children, what it does to your brain genetically is it actually makes you dedicate everything. Like you dedicate your life to your child.
Oh, you're rewired at that point.
At that point, yes, it completely. Unless you're like one of those people that some people have kids and they don't understand. Their brains do not understand what they're going through and what they need to do, and like a lot of fathers who leave and stuff like that.
The deadbeats.
Yes, you basically you have to understand that once you start caring for your child, your fear for mortality goes right through the roof. Because you want to stay alive to make sure your child stays alive.
Yeah, you're living for someone other than yourself.
Basically, yes.
That point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean...
But it's amazing. It's amazing that children are what we're able to reset.
No, but it's not even through children, because it's even through love as well.
Yeah.
Even if you have a partner that you care truly about, you will do anything in your power. Even if it involves...
I still feel like...
No, but when you find it, it's like... I mean, there's some people who may not be in love, who think they're in love, and then once they get love, but then children are the next step. That's the thing. Like children you can even go even further than that with children.
Children are like a billion times. Like you love your lover, you love your partner, and that love means everything. There's nothing that could possibly come in between you and that love. But the love for your children is like
next level.
When you love somebody and they get hurt, you feel their pain. When your child gets hurt, you feel worse than the child feels.
Yeah.
You feel like no matter what that kid happens, that kid, you're always gonna feel like, fuck, he fucked up, like fuck. And the kids are always, they don't really know, and then that's how you become a man. You keep fucking up, and then your kid, you're gonna see your kid, and you're gonna see him do a million other fucking things, stupid shit you did, and you get to go through it all again. But you know what? As an adult, you really get to enjoy Christmas again and Easter and all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Christmas costs a fucking arm and a leg now as an adult, though.
Christmas ain't what it used to be.
No, I know, eh? Neither is Halloween. No kids on the fucking streets.
Surprisingly, this year I saw a lot of Halloween.
I didn't see any kids on the street.
Really?
We were like, yeah, it was pretty bad. Anyway, on that note, pretty bad exit.
So I do have something here. I don't know if you've had this before, but it's something called beef jerky.
What flavor of beef jerky is that?
It's the Jack Link's Hickory Smoked Beef Jerky.
I, sir, have never had Jack Link's Hickory Smoked Beef Jerky.
So here you go.
It looks like a dog treat.
Delicious. Actually, it is. I just got a giant tongue.
Oh my fucking god.
It's good.
Oh my god. Call the police. This has to be illegal. This is way too much flavor.
Oh wow.
There's way too much flavor. Is that another
Jack Link's?
That's way too much Jack Link's flavor for one Jack Link's package.
This is a great meal.
Meat snacks, more like fucking meat cuisine. This may be the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Wow, I'm definitely getting this flavor again. Hickory smoked, eh?
Out of 10, what are we gonna give this one?
Jeez, 11.
Oh no, 11 might be too. Really? This is the best beef jerky you've ever had? It's up there. You're right.
Wow.
You're right.
It's like there's a party in my mouth.
How many people are invited? Give me a rough number.
Like 4. It's a private party.
Okay.
VIP only.
Okay.
We're popping Henny.
Everybody's drinking Henny.
A beef jerky.
Henny goes great with Jack Link's Hickory Smoked Beef Jerky.
Oh man, I'm overwhelmed with flavor right now.
I know.
senses. Oh,
There's like spit falling out of my mouth onto your
Holy
table. I'm so
shit.
sorry. I'm just drooling. No, it's not. It's not. It's so good. It almost feels like if you could lick a drug,
why does this taste so good?
because it does.
Time to stop. Anyways,
Do you have a deer?
Jack
Yo,
Links.
Jack
Hickory
Links.
smoked beef jerky.
Do me a-
I suggest if you're gonna get any flavor, get the hickory smoked Jack Links. Delicious.
Really?
Even if you don't like beef jerky, I think this is a good gateway.
Vegans, try this.
Mm.
This might bring you back. This might bring you back. Don't think about the animal. Think about the meat.
Hey man, it's been a blast. We're signing off now.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
I'm real sorry about America.
I'm not sorry. You guys will be fine. America will be fine. They always
Okay.
pull through.
Yeah, yeah,
They always
definitely.
pull through.
Sure.
They're tough.
Yeah, okay.
They're not. Sorry, as he says this sarcastically.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good luck, America. From your neighbors up north, Canada, the Great North.
Yeah,
We're still here with you. And we'll always be here with you.
we're not with Trump, though. And to be honest with you, we don't really like Hillary either. But we're with you guys. The smart ones, not the idiots.
Yep.
Anyway, have a good night or good morning, depending on when you listen to it. And do everyone a favor.
Yeah, subscribe
Mm-hmm.
and like, whatever, comments, leave us love.
You really should subscribe. It's
You should
very
subscribe.
good.
It's very good for us.
It's very good for your health,
It's
man.
very good for you.
You're gonna feel great that you subscribe, and it's gonna shoot dopamine into your head because you're gonna get a reward system that's gonna go off and fire that mechanism of dopamine. Every time you subscribe to our channel with a new account, dopamine right into your brain.
Definitely talk more about beef jerky. Maybe we'll send you beef jerky.
Oh no, that's not true. We're definitely not gonna send you beef
All right.
jerky. But if you send us beef jerky, we'll review it. I'll review the fuck out of
Because
some
that'll
beef
be
jerky.
so difficult. Oh, don't put us through that hell.
People are gonna send us shitty beef jerky now. Cat jerky.
Oh,
This
God.
tastes like cat. How the fuck do you know it tastes like cat?
Raccoon.
I need it still.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.